Hey there, welcome to my fourth match of League of Season 46 here against Seanahan. A bit of a messy one right off the bat. Just a little roll something. bit village limited here. So there's a good amount of bit of draw and payload, but yeah, without the, I mean, we can still make it happen, but it's not a great not a great payload. Not a great village situation, I guess. This swindling doesn't really do a whole lot, but could have been silver. Losing like ghost towns will hurt a lot. This could be a good hit. They got to their swindler here. This was a pretty awful draw for me. To bottom deck those two. I got to trash, yeah, and I've already lost that. That hurts. They should probably just give me another swindler, actually, I think is worse for my deck composition than the silver, but I'll take it if I'm missing that. I did consider that a miss. They probably still have the capabilities to make this happen. This is unfortunate. Yeah, I can just buy a wharf. I guess I can get a lurker. I'm not playing a ghost town, which is pretty unfortunate. I do think it would have been hard for me to use. Well, okay. Not much I can do there. I do think it would have been difficult for me to use the two swindlers. I don't think I had the village support for that at all. Really hurts to lose the lurker. Not a whole lot to do here. I did draw the wharf though, which is nice. Really nice. They have a lot of captains. They put a swindler in the trash. I don't know exactly why. I guess here they'll probably be able to play all the swindlers. Oh, I shouldn't have given them a swindler. I should have given them well, I should have just given them the silver. I think I forgot that I'd already trashed one of their other swindlers. But oh well. Let me get hit a little bit here. I mean, this isn't exactly the stuff you want to see in hand. To be honest. They have a lot of... That's okay. They have a lot of pile emptying that I don't have via the lurkers and captains and stuff. I guess there's a way to make the captain's plays wayfarers, which is pretty nice. You just have to swindler first, or lurker something first. And then you can play the captains as wayfarers. That's a nice interaction, actually. I didn't even really notice that. And of course, I don't even have any captains yet. But hopefully we draw the curse. Okay. Not that it's like makes a huge difference. So yeah, somehow we need the piles to run, or we need to just have points. Obviously next turn I can't really play. 14 would have been nicer than this. They could like train the lurkers, which is a pretty nice thing. Or the well, I guess you probably just I don't know, but I mean, I can try and green and see if they can, if it's possible to make it difficult to keep up. Or wait. I'm gonna take a wayfarer, I think. This is like way more draw, of course, than I can support, but I'm kind of counting on some of it dying. And just do a lot more than me. I would sort of expect them to train lurkers. Maybe. Not sure they'll have the thing for it, but it's odd that they're lowering the piles unless they're winning right now, which is possible, I guess. I don't know if it was like... It's very weird to me that they lowered that all that much. Very, very strange to me. Like, what is the... what is putting all those swindling? That's gotta be... It's just gotta be bad for Seanahan. I don't really understand it. Maybe it doesn't hurt them necessarily if I don't have pile threat, which I guess it doesn't really. But it seems greedy. Maybe now there's just like a pretty easy win. As long as they have $8. Like I assume they can do the 4 or the 5 action trashes necessary and then just buy a province. Or even $10 would work. I assume it's like guaranteed. They're trashing Wayfarers, which is a little strange to me. Like, surely it was Wharfs. Right? That you lower there. I don't know. It's hard to say without seeing their hand, but I'm a little confused. They like could have won this turn really easily. I don't think they're necessarily in any risk of losing. It doesn't seem like the problem. But it was really weird they gave me back a wharf. I don't understand anything they did there. To be perfectly honest, it was super weird to me. There wasn't a win or anything. I mean, the Wayfarers were $3, so that was a $9 thing. I mean, I didn't have the buys, right? I could have had 4 buys, so I could have piled, but that would have lost. With one more gain, I could have if I had like kept around my swindler and could have used it there to make something cheap enough. Anyway, I don't think there's anything happening here. I just assume they're gonna have whatever they need to either buy 2 provinces or empty the wharves and win. It doesn't take too much in any case. Or empty Wayfarers, whatever. But it was whatever they did last turn was super weird. I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. This will be a doozy of a board. Does this just like get 2 butchers and then nice that there are 2s here, you can go copper 2. Get like probably 3 or 4 butchers. I get 2. Oh wait, not 2. But I guess I probably don't play this. I mean, I can. It's not that bad necessarily to play it, but it's a sad collision, but what can you do? That was sad bottom deck, and then I mean I didn't have the villages necessarily that I needed, but I am way actually I am way smaller on this. We bottom deck another one. The bummer. I think we need the fortresses. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say is I think I hadn't trashed that, but anyway, I'm a little thinner. I think I like library a little better than catacombs, but I'm not sure. Oh. Really need to draw. I should have made some of these pawns. Would have been better. Just for the diplomat interaction. I'm trying to figure out if I want to trigger this or not. Okay. Not ideal, but maybe alright. I want to draw a deck, I think, before I'm trying to triumph. I'm a little thinner. Good about that. Okay. I don't know. This doesn't lower anyway. I'd still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would still have too much. So if the next card's like a butcher or a pawn or something, it gets me somewhere. Otherwise, it doesn't so much. Oh, that's still not small enough. Go down to 4. This doesn't go small enough either, so we might as well go through here. I guess there was not. Well, maybe there was some way to get small enough, but. I guess there's a world where they just pile out here. Maybe I set that up. Well, okay, that didn't happen. Lots of catacombs. What am I gonna need to pile out? Will I need coins or will I need buys? Will I need either? Don't know. Well, need some more information about what we're drawing here. Okay, this is good. Um, well, I could Village the Diplomat, but that's probably worse than getting draw out of it. I have to imagine. In this scenario. We won't go max triumph, but we'll do a couple of them for the fun of it. Yeah. I'm obviously I hit 5 on the reshuffle and they didn't, and I was first player, so those have to be pretty huge things. The game, I didn't love all of their gains, but that doesn't mean that was really the deciding thing at all. Okay. Now you go here. Mill silver is all right. Five-2 looks really good. I think you just open the sanctuary. I'm not totally sure about the bonfire from them. Maybe it's okay. I mean, you do need to get the things to activate. This obviously isn't good. This is, I can't even bonfire, of course. I mean, I could. So this isn't ideal. They probably activate next turn. If I didn't have these things, and I could be buying Guardian, I'd feel a lot better, but I assume they like Haven, the secret lamp, or secret magic lamp, the secret magic lamp, set aside the magic lamp, and then, I mean, they could have failed to draw something. They failed to draw their thing, whatever. Didn't get to set aside. I didn't get to set aside a green card, but that's okay. This could activate. This could obviously not even really get that close to activating. Which basically, means not drawing the lamp. Okay, so this is the worst kind of way of it going. Yes. Of the ways it could go, this is the worst one. This should be pretty much over in their favor, though there's still a little bit of play that things could go wrong for them. But they should be, over the course of next couple turns, be able to pretty easily. I don't know if I go for platinum there versus like double crown, but this is like been pretty bad. We can't really afford to take. Yeah, so this isn't even going to get there because we don't have mill. If we had mill, we'd be there, but we don't have mill, so it misses. So this won't work. I don't think there's really any chances now. Like maybe if we activate here, you can hope they do something really bad, but at this point it just doesn't matter. I think maybe you don't have the action density to want to do that. But I would have thought you go with another crown. Maybe you don't. But I would have felt pretty good about a second crown, I think. Anyway, this doesn't hit, of course. I mean, this could hit if I draw the silver. Or if there's one of the silver crown, or if one of the cantrip thingies is on top. This could still activate. I'll probably just play until I activate. See, like they didn't even get to other sanctuary. They have so many platinum, but you don't really need to. It's like so sad. You don't really need to you don't really need more platinum until you're like drawing your deck. Like if you didn't draw deck there, then you should just wait until you should just add draw stuff until you draw deck. Now maybe they're really likely to draw it here anyway, but that was really sad. So we didn't see silver crown. Last card here is crown. Yeah, like these are much better buys, and they should have done those the last turn. Okay, so like let's say I activate before turn. I don't know if I just built really stupidly or if I had really abysmal luck or whatever combination of the two here, because it at times has felt a bit comical. I mean, I guess the sanctuary has just been at the bottom over and over again. Yeah, and they're just gonna do the they're never gonna see it coming. All right, what can I do? I'm not even gonna get around to the wishes, right? There's like what secret cave and mill in here, so I see a couple cards. That's something. I don't think it's something against double colony, but Unfortunately, just sort of okay is going to be sufficiently good here, I think, for Seanahan. Okay. I don't know that it really matters a whole lot. I would like to get a wish first if I could. But now I can't really try that. Unfortunately. Did I not play Guardian Lister? Who knew? What did I buy? Even an old way. Don't really know what's down here. There's this Ace Silver. I don't know. A wish. That's fine though. I wasn't gonna play it, so. This is frustrating because I do think their buys were bad enough that if I activate maybe 2 turns after instead of 4, I can play this game. I'm not sure that's true, but it sort of feels that way to me. Or at least I could have made up that half turn, it feels like. Well, this has to be... I don't remember now if I have another... Probably don't need... Can't remember. It's probably a sufficiently good turn to pretty much lock things up. Never surrender. Always surrender. Always be surrendering. Well, interesting. Oh, I should have. Nah, it's okay. Where are my green cards? Jeez. I'm gonna do it this way, which is the worst way. Well, they're gonna end the game, so that's also. But this was obviously not the correct sequence. There's still 44 points left. That's more than enough. They're gonna score 0, right? It'd be kind of funny if they didn't buy the. I mean, they can buy the province. The province is like close to half VP. Effective 18. Now there's 38. 38 gets me to 65. That's not good math, but well, obviously I'm not emptying these things. Well, regardless. 18 plus 38. 65. 65. Not 75. 65. I'm gonna need probably to do this. It sure would help to get crown. I only have 3 crowns. Well, now I have a 4th crown, but this was sort of the wrong order. Big yawn. Little sad. Left the mill down in there. The gold. Didn't even. Wow, you didn't even manage hardly anything. Wait. I know what to do. I don't really know what to do. I shouldn't have bought a province. Oh well. Okay, I think this is good enough. Well, we can wait. We see if they play something. Okay, I think this is good enough. Obviously, it was a resignable roundabout. Not very far into the game. This is weird. The Good bargain. Is that what can bargain for vampires? I don't even know. I don't know what you do here. You can get thin, obviously, but that's always reasonable. The vampire actually doesn't gain that great of things, but the attacking's alright. The thinning and the attacking's alright. I don't know, you get goons and then I'm deluded. Well, joke's on them. I mean, I don't know how the joke's on them, but that's what I said. Some point, I guess you try to hit 6 just by like hitting it with experiments or something. They get to play the bat. Where are my bats? What what the worst draw? It's the worst draw. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I shouldn't have given both of them up. Then they all so mad right now. What am I doing? So mad right now. Can't hit 6. I don't even want. Here's what I'll do. I'm not even gonna play it. That can't be right. I'm so mad. Just beyond mad. Like my bats bottom decked together and then I don't know. I don't even know. Like probably I'm doing some stupid stuff that's making this way worse, but it just felt so awful from the start. They just can keep buying experiments and get a couple points. Like that seems like a totally fine thing to do. And then the game still goes nowhere, but like they're just whatever. I don't know this. Like I guess at some point you could buy a gold. I don't know. But I'm gonna be down by 10 points before we get sort of anywhere. Ten points is putting it optimistically. I don't really love the supplies, but for that many, I like some. I just that many, and I know I'll just keep doing it. Maybe I'll hit locust, and I don't think so. This still is not. Whatever. I have no idea. I don't know what. If I did something super stupid, if the moneylender from them was super smart, I don't know. I have no idea. Five two is not any good here. There are no good fives. I guess that maybe means I can open Hamlet or Black Cat or something. What are the? I mean, like, is miss? I mean, what is it competing with? It's like maybe potion. So what do they have? It's $4. I don't know if that even makes any sense. Guess they can just buy another set of experiments. Is innovation good here at all? Not that I think it would be terrible or anything, but I guess you pay the debt off there. That's pretty nice. Well, this is like the worst. The potion is down at the. I guess I'm gonna draw to the potion, so I don't really love doing it this way, but it seems necessary. Don't you? You should innovation this and pull the coppers out of that hand. This was a misplay there by Seanahan. Leprechaun trick is cute. This doesn't matter a huge amount. Just for the joy of activating things. Wait, was there a way for me to do this intelligently? No, I was gonna have way too many cards. It's kind of bizarre that he actually had the exact. There's no way I was gonna be able to do both and have the. Have it. But is it you, May? Yeah. So I'm probably lost here. So there's, well, we're close anyway. I guess it's not actually too far apart. Just the draw's gonna get bad because the apothecaries are gonna get way worse. You're gonna have to buy a lot of. You're gonna have to buy a lot of experiments to keep it running. Okay. This could still go really bad. Well, I don't need action. Clicked the wrong. I would like buy, but I mean, it was 50-50. It wasn't like that good, but no. It's 2/3, right? Because it was no. It was 50-50. It was 50. This is so infuriating. I guess they didn't activate either last time. It can be so infuriating as a overreaction. But it would be nice. It would have been nice. Let's put it that way. It's probably too strong of a I think I did this right? This is fine. Yeah. I could have got another buy, I guess. Would have been the other option. For Hamlet. Would have done the same thing. Yeah. That would have been better. Whatever. I'm not gonna. We could have. Yeah, we could have got Hamlet on top of. Here, I think I'm gonna take a. I guess a Mystic. It's not clear that it's better than like Experiment or something. Or even like Secret Passage, which can put hoppers down in the bottom. Okay, so I did mess that up. I should have a, well, if I buy Secret Passage, then it's different, but I could have gotten Hamlet and Experiment. It is a little bit different in the way I ended up doing it. So we need to get, we don't want to play like a million things, but this already whiffed too. And it whiffs the worst thing, which is one. Whiffs the worst thing, which is the Hamlet. Okay, I guess our decks just suck. Maybe it is the players, or me, the player, who sucks. That one felt really. Basically, I needed to top deck any of the the hamlets or the other apothecaries there to keep going enough to activate Leprechaun, and it didn't happen. Oh well. So they get it here, and then you get to do the wish right off, which is cool. Or you can, rather. At some point, I guess we take green, because why? What is the... There's still a fair bit of building you can do. I guess you can try top deck black cats. Could be pretty nasty. Possible. I don't even want to say anything about it. Already feels like this is not great. I don't know that I'll get around to the... Maybe I will, though. We can toss this at least, which helps. I think we have to play this, even though we were rather... might as well be in... There's another apothecary here with potion gold and discard. There's at least one apothecary. Maybe there's two. That seems unlikely. Maybe there are two. And with a copper... Okay. Well, we didn't see that. That cat, that old cat. I think, yeah, like giving curses here is really hurts from both perspectives. from the junking and the points. Just okay, so they didn't get to Leprechaun, which is nice. The golds are gonna be a pain. Okay. Well, all we can really do is this. Well, if the black cat's on top, all right, we'll do two. We'll do two. We'll do both. We'll do both. We don't want to lose by having black cat on top and not being able to play it or whatever. So this isn't okay. So this is all those can hit, at least for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. As we do get another activation of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't really need more than 3 buys, so we don't necessarily need to do it now. Okay. I think that could have been done better, but it was done okayish. The bad part was we had 3 stop cards down in here with a black card, or 2 other stop cards down here with a black card. I think we probably could have drawn at least 1 more card, because one at the APO, just the positioning for the secret passage and the copper. So some of that was dependent, I think, on the order I drew things. Maybe I just needed to anticipate it. I'm not sure. It's not totally clear to me. Even 2 cards off this black hat may not be sufficient here. It would have been nice to get to the gold, especially rather than the copper, because that would have given me enough to do. That would have given me enough to do experiment as well, which would have been really nice. On top of another black cat, which I could have just done an experiment anyway. If we're really lucky, we have the other black cat on top. That would be sort of incredible, but rather unlikely. I guess if Seanahan is screen peeking, they might not buy green at all. We don't have to necessarily take not buying green at all as evidence of screen peeking, but, you know, I'm going to launch an investigation. If it occurs, interesting. Very interesting. I did forget about innovation, though I don't think there was any particular help to me there. That's an awful draw. Not a good APO reveal for them. I guess they could have known 3 of my cards pretty much. So it wasn't so weird. A little unfortunate, but not so weird. Okay, they're not activating Leprechaun. I'm not probably doing anything. Oh, fortunately. They're not getting a lot of APO draws, so they have a lot of copper down in the bottom here. I mean, they could have had a decent amount in hand, but they didn't hit their APO plays have so far not pulled any copper or potion, so that's promising. Though they do have a nice next hand regardless. I'm gonna, so you don't do it then, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a reasonable duchy take. Not that good of a G take. They could pile out if I lower too much. I just want a blue card in hand once. Well, I had it once and then they didn't do it. I think it's just unfortunate that we didn't have it there. Yeah, that's game. I guess I shouldn't have lowered the experiments. I don't know. I don't know how I lost that one. Well, I mean, it wasn't like that lop. Did I leave the table? Oops. I think I left the table. I don't know how I did that. Accidentally left the table. So they have to set the. I wonder if they notice their hosts. Hopefully, they gotta change the player order. It's a bad day of Dominion for me. One of my worst. This was good draw though. Very good draw. We gotta think, do we want pool? Definitely seems possible that you want pool. This stuff gets the miss. I mean, you can play without it. You can play with some other stuff. But I mean, I guess I could have tried to draw, but this felt like a reasonable-ish thing to do. Maybe it was not. I think it was supposed to look a little different than I ended up playing it. Somehow. I got a little confused in there. There wasn't much advantage of taking it. I could have got a horse out of it. Like, for some reason, I thought I was going to be able to trash the copper to the goat. I could have got a horse out of it. It could have been a livery, and then I would have played livery, then done butcher, gotten a horse. Yeah, so that was just a doofus play, but it's done. I'm pretty over it. We'll see if it works out for me at all or not. Probably not. Great. I'm so bad. So bad at this game. You're gonna need village, yeah. Oh my. I guess I should play wisps first or one wisp first. Probably one wisp first. I don't know. There's some order here, but I've been completely there's pool and 3 mountain villages down in here and a horse. It's just a nightmare draw. Just unworkably bad. Maybe it's not unworkably bad or whatever. There's a potion, but the rest is just like infuriating. They aren't doing gain and play here, which is nice for me. I don't know why they're not trying to do any gain and play, but they're not, so that's cool. I could pull some of the treasure out. Could pull all the treasure out, I guess. Okay. Um, Not clear to me that another pool is super good relative to a city. Since we were likely drawing deck anyway, and we would just like more village effects to do gain and play. We can obviously fail to draw off this, even though there's 10 horses. And unfortunately I bottom decked the butcher, so I couldn't draw it off the duplicate. Maybe they're doing a little gain and play. That's an incredibly nice draw. Except, do they have any treasures? They may not have any. No, they do have a copper. I don't know why they. Well, okay. This is lucky they get a mountain village out of that. They don't have a draw to pick those up, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm probably, with the way this is all going, I'm sure I'm just dudded. Okay, I'm not dudded, but this is a little annoying because I have to figure out if I can win. The answer is probably no. But not like obviously no. We would have to empty the butchers. And then the cities, and then the pixies or the mountain villages. So we don't have to play the liveries yet. We have enough horses, and we can do them later. Or like possibly not at all. This probably works. We would be getting so I've got, what's the last card? Another horse? We have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terminals we can play, plus a couple more, so 9 terminals. So we gotta empty the butchers. That takes, but it leaves us with 4 buys, I think, for the or 4 4 of the cities fully activated, I think. Or no. We gotta do 6 gains before. So like 3 of the cities would be fully activated. I guess a 4 buys. And then we would still have a couple butcher plays. I believe it works. I believe it works. But I'm not gonna count it, and I'm bored, so we're just gonna give it a go. Hopefully we don't like misplay it is the main thing. We get 3 buys, so this isn't as many buys as I thought. And also the butchers are just are gone. So this probably doesn't work. How did I miscount this so bad? Why did I think? Because it's not even close. Why did I think I would have so many leftover? Like, I guess a forest could still do it. Like, why did I think? Why did I think this would work? It wasn't even close, or I did it wrong. I mean, that's also possible. Like, obviously he'll win off this. Just via, Forest was the next one. Of course it was the next one. But like, I don't even know if Forest was enough money. No, I had 13. I was more than enough money. But I don't know why. Why did I think it would work? Obviously, I didn't have to do this. I could have greens. I mean, there are lots of in-game stuff I could have done differently. Like, why am I so stupid? Could I have done any other pile? No. That's so bad. It's just gonna be like they can empty like duchies, probably. Maybe they don't have enough butchers to do that, but they're gonna have so much money from city. Like, surely they can empty either livery and buy a couple provinces, which maybe is not enough money. But I don't know how they could fail to like win here. There's got to be like a dozen ways. Well, it doesn't. I mean, okay, if there's more than like one or two ways, then there's usually like 100,000 or something. But like I don't know what I was thinking. So now they only need $14. Just so stupid. Like what in the world? Just so embarrassing. I'll see you later. Have a good one.